Alrighty guys, so we got some new information or a little bit of clarity for the clues that Ed Boon has been dropping on Twitter. So as you guys know, Ed Boon has been hinting at something that's going to be coming for Mortal Kombat 11. And I made a video, the last video I made about these clues were about Rain. Because so many people have pointed out that all these clues could be hinting at Rain coming to Mortal Kombat 11. Now, that doesn't mean that he's going to be the only thing that's going to be coming to Mortal Kombat 11. That's not the only new thing that's going to be happening. It's just that that's what he's hinting at about what's to come for Mortal Kombat 11. That's one of the things, because we know we're going to be getting more things. But yesterday, Ed Boon gave us some clarity again about the clues. So Scarlett Johansson asks, Mr. Boon, are all the clues leading to one character or every clue is different characters? And Ed Boon says different. So the whole thought, really, the whole thought of these clues hinting at Rain being in Mortal Kombat 11 was kind of all a coincidence. Doesn't mean that Rain is not going to come in Mortal Kombat 11, but all of them are not hinting at Rain. All of them are hinting at different things. There is a very, very big chance that Rain is just not in the game at all. And all those connections that people were making and the ones that I pointed out as well in the last video that I did, it was all just a coincidence. And so now we have to rethink what these clues are hinting at. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time in it because I made a lot of videos on these clues. I don't want to spend too much time on it because, again, I already did so much. So it doesn't really need to be explained further. But remember, let's go to clue number 1. Let's go all the way back and let's go to clue number 1, clue number 2, clue number 3, and then go to clue number 4. So clue number 1 was look up to the skies and see. Ash Williams falls from the sky. And I think Evil Dead 2 or one of the movies, one of the Evil Dead movies or something, there is a scene where Ash falls from the sky. So we know that we've been waiting for Ash Williams to come back. There is these little talks about, Bruce Campbell said that Ash wasn't coming, or Ed Boon said that Ash wasn't coming. I honestly think that's a misdirect because that's what they say when the character is not revealed and such. So I still think Ash Williams is coming. He's in the files. He's been everywhere. There was an ad for Mortal Kombat 11 that was advertising Ash Williams being in the game. And then there was him in the files. There he has intros with some of the characters. There was that in-game notification that's saying he was supposed to be a part of the original combat pack. And then there was the little thing at the bottom of one of the emails that we got for the combat pack saying that they have the rights to Ash Williams, or, you know, Ash Williams from Evil Dead, you know, those kind of rights thing at the bottom. He was there. So Ash Williams, we all know, Ash Williams is supposed to be in Mortal Kombat 11. It's just been a little fiasco, but I do think that clue number 1 could be hinting at Ash Williams because, you know, he falls from the sky. Look up to the skies and see, what do you see when you look up into the sky? You see him falling just like this scene right here. Okay, and then clue number 2, what I called originally, I'm gonna go back to it as well. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Everybody knows what elms are. They're basically trees, all right? A Nightmare on Elm Street, a nightmare elm, you know, scary trees, the Living Forest. And we know that the Living Forest is supposed to be a crypt expansion in the crypt, or at least that's what we think it's supposed to be, a crypt expansion, because in the files of the game there is a Living Forest area, and we know that's not there yet, but that's why we think it's going to be a crypt expansion. So I'm thinking that Nightmare Elm, like scary elm, like scary trees, it could be hinting at the Living Forest coming to Mortal Kombat 11 as a crypt expansion. Now, some people also pointed out as well, and it's fair because I actually think this could be happening, is that maybe because in MK2, Smoke is a part of the Living Forest as a secret character, like he's hiding behind the trees as a little Easter egg. Maybe he's hinting at Smoke as well. Maybe he's hinting at two things in one. He's hinting at Smoke being in the game and also the Living Forest Crypt expansion. So I think that's very possible because I've said a lot of times that I do think we're going to get cyber smoke, not human smoke. The only reason why I'm saying cyber smoke is because I do think we're going to get Sector and Cyrax, and what I think they want to do is to have all 3 of the cyborgs in there. I know a lot of people like human smoke, but I know there's a lot of people who also like cyber smoke. I'm a cyber smoke fan. I like smoke in general, but I like cyber smoke a lot more. That's my favorite cyborg. And also, smoke is already in Shang Tsung's morphs. But you know who is not in Shang Tsung's morphs? Cyber smoke. So you could say, like, yeah, smoke is in the smoke is in the morphs, but not cyber smoke. I know they're the same character. I know they're the same thing, but still, you can do that little cheeky little loophole that you that they could do. All right, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so I do think maybe it's smoke, but overall, the Living Forest, we know we're going to be getting it. It's just a matter of when. I think this is when it's going to be coming. All right, seriously, number 6. I'm not too confident in this one, but it's the only one that I think is going to be the only one that I really think, the only one that I'm really calling my money on. So Ed Boon tweeted out, this is what he just tweeted out. He just said, seriously, number 6. And so a lot of people thought that this was hinting at Rain because there's an album by Phil Collins that says, but seriously, and the 6th track in that album is called I Wish It Would Rain Down. And then the 6th album from Prince was Purple Rain. And a lot of people kind of, I don't know if that's hinting at Rain. What I'm thinking is that the Chaos Realm Kamidogu is a reverse 6. So when you flip this out, when you flip it, it's a 6. That's the Chaos Realm Kamidogu. And Mortal Kombat 6 is Mortal Kombat Deception. Who's in Mortal Kombat? Who's like the notable character besides Onaga? I know we want Onaga, but we all know that we're not going to get Onaga, okay? Who is like the most notable character in Mortal Kombat Deception? Havik. Now, there could be Ashra, it could be Shujinko, but I think everybody, when they think of Deception, they either think of Onaga or Havik. We know we're not going to get Onaga, unfortunately, but Havik has been a talk of the town for a long time. Ever since he was kind of dropped in that tower assist. There's a tower assist that there's a tower assist icon that's in the files of the game, but it's not there. It's not there. So what I'm thinking is that they didn't put it in there because he's going to be a DLC character. And there was that little tease of Havik in Aftermath. And at the end of Aftermath, Shang Tsung's part of Aftermath, they tease the Chaos Realm and the Order Realm, and they're going to be going and visiting that realm. We know that ending is probably not canon, but it's possible that we could get a story mode that's a what-if story mode, you know? It could be a what-if story mode. So yeah, clue number 3 could be Havik. Now, I will have to admit, guys, clue number 4, I have no fucking idea. Literally no fucking idea what clue number 4 is. So Ed Boon posts a picture of Cobra from Mortal Kombat Deception. We know it's not Cobra, but Cobra, and he says 6 degrees. Actual clue number 4. A lot of people thought that maybe he was hinting at the song. He was hinting at the song by Cobra Skulls called 6 Degree. And a lot of people pointed out that when that song was released, it was released on September 27th of 2011. So 9 years ago. 9 years ago that song was released. A lot of people thought we were going to get like a teaser trailer or like another big teaser yesterday. It didn't happen. That's why I didn't make a video, because I was waiting to see if something happened. But a lot of people also said, okay, maybe this one is Rain, because still Cobra's fighting style is kickboxing and karate, and the 6 degree belt is purple belt. So maybe that one's Rain. Like maybe not all of them are Rain, but that one's Rain. Honestly, I don't I still don't think it's Rain. I honestly still think maybe they're still sticking with that no DLC rule. I know he technically didn't say that they would never be DLC, but yeah. Havik is 6 slots away from Cobra. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that one is Havik. Maybe that one is Havik, and then this one is not Havik. Maybe clue number 3 is not Havik. But maybe that could be the case. Honestly, you guys can let me know in the chats, and also on those who are watching on the YouTube version of this. You guys can let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I honestly cannot point to what I cannot point to a specific thing, because this one is kind of vague. Because now that Ed Boon came out, now when everyone thought we figured it out about Rain, it's a little bit weird, because I know people are thinking, okay, maybe that one's Rain. Well, this was when Ed Boon made this tweet. This is when everybody thought this is what Ed Boon was talking about. This is when everybody thought that Rain was the character. This is what who was talking about. But then Ed Boon comes out and says, nope, different thing. I'm not hinting at Rain. Or he didn't say I'm not hinting at Rain, but he's saying these aren't all hinted to Rain. These aren't connected to Rain. And that's what I said. I literally said that, like, I don't know when. Well, actually, I don't know when. I remember I said in clue number 2, I said, I did tell you guys, guys, I think this is not I don't think these are all specifically connected. The only reason why I jumped on board on the Rain train, kind of a little bit, where I was kind of giving you guys like some ground, like, okay, now I see what you guys are doing, was because those connections that everyone was talking about were pretty big. They were not something to be ignored. But I was like, dude, this still doesn't make sense, because why would Rain be in the game when he's in Shang Tsung's morphs? Because usually when that happens, that means the character isn't actually in the game. Like, you know, Kitana's mournful variation in Mortal Kombat X. Like, Kitana's, her mournful variation in Mortal Kombat X. Her, that Melina variation, the Melina moves that she has in Mortal Kombat 11. We know that Melina's not going to be in the game because she has those moves. You know, there's so many cases where that happens. Oh, Johnny Cage's stunt double variation, where he has Noob Saibot's moves. Noob Saibot is not in that game. So, you know, I was like, dude, this doesn't make sense. Like, I would want Rain, but still, like, you're gonna have Rain when he's in Shang Tsung's morphs? I don't know, man. And also, like, the no DLC rule, and the whole, it's not really a rule. It's a shaky thing. It's a shaky standard that they have. But I'm like, this doesn't make sense, but I'll take it. It's Rain. I don't care if it makes sense, because I'll take it because it's Rain. But yeah, it's looking like not all these are connected. So I think clue number 1 is hinting at Ash Williams. I think clue number 2 is hinting at the Living Forest Crypt expansion. And also maybe Smoke, Cyber Smoke specifically, because regular human Smoke is in Shang Tsung's morphs, but they can do Cyber Smoke. Clue number 6. Seriously, number 6, the Chaos Realm Kamidogu is a reverse 6. When you flip it, it's a 6. And then Mortal Kombat 6 is Mortal Kombat Deception, and Havik is right there. And then somebody said that 6 slots away from Cobra is Havik. So maybe this one could be Havik, and maybe this one could be something else. But number 4, I literally cannot say anything. Because I literally don't know. I'm very, very lost on this one. So we'll have to wait and see which one that one is. But those are my calls. You guys can let me know what you guys' calls are for these clues. We are just literally any day now. Any day now, we could be expecting one more clue or a teaser. Because tomorrow, Aftermath is done. Aftermath is 100% done. Then after that, it's open season for what's to come.